Okay, let's talk about something so many of us feel, but we almost never say out loud. You know that moment of intimacy? It's supposed to be all about pleasure and connection, but instead, you just feel tense. Just think about it for a second. You're in a moment that's supposed to be close, it's supposed to be enjoyable, but instead of relaxing into it, you can actually feel your muscles tightening up, your mind just starts racing. If any of that sounds familiar, I really want you to hear this next part. You are absolutely not alone in this. I promise. This is way, way more common than you'd ever think. And it's actually deeply tied to our psychology and really our basic human need to feel safe.
So, where does all this tension come from? Well, one of the biggest reasons starts right up here, in our heads, when we don't even realize we've switched from feeling the moment to thinking about it.
Think about it like you have two different settings. On one side, you've got evaluation mode. This is basically performance anxiety in a nutshell, right? Your brain is like a judge with a clipboard, asking all these questions. Am I doing this right? Are they happy? Should I be doing more? But then on the other side, there's experience mode, and that's all about just being there, being present. It's about feeling your own breath, noticing the simple sensation of touch, and just existing in that moment with no judgment at all. And here's the thing, you really can't be in both of those modes at the same time. It's impossible. So when your mind is busy running a full-on performance review, it sends this super clear signal to your body, hey, this is a test. And what's your body's natural reaction to a test? It's not relaxation, it's tension. But this actually goes even deeper than just overthinking. There's a really primal reason for this physical response, and it all boils down to one fundamental question. Do I feel safe? Your body is literally hardwired for survival. If it senses any kind of threat, and that threat can be emotional, it doesn't have to be physical, it flips into a defense state. This can get triggered by all sorts of things, maybe a lack of complete trust, or a deep fear of being judged, or even some subconscious beliefs we picked up ages ago about sex being shameful or wrong, past negative experiences, or even just unspoken tension in a relationship. All of it can put your body on high alert, making true deep relaxation feel totally out of reach. Now, when you hear all that, it's so easy to start thinking, oh, great, something is wrong with me. My body's broken. But this next part, this is probably the most important takeaway from this whole explainer. We have to completely reframe how we see this reaction. This is the question, isn't it? It's the one that pops into our heads almost immediately. We feel this tension, and our instant conclusion is that our body is failing us, that it's not working the way it's supposed to. But what if that's not the truth at all? What if, as the source material so brilliantly puts it, your body's reaction is actually protecting you? Just let that sink in for a second. The tension isn't a malfunction, it's a form of protection. Let's call it protective tension. It's pretty simple, really. When your nervous system senses any lack of safety or trust or certainty, whether that's real or just perceived, its instinct is not to open up and relax into pleasure. No, its instinct is to tighten, to guard itself, to protect. Your body is just doing its job. That tension, it's a signal that something needs your attention. Okay, so if the answer isn't to fight your body or to force it to relax, then what is it? Well, the path forward is all about listening to that signal and gently, and I mean gently, creating the right conditions for safety and connection. And here are some gentle directions you can try. And notice I said try, not master. These are not tasks to get right. First, just lower the goal. Take performance completely off the table. Make the only goal simple connection. Second, consciously bring your focus back into your body. What does your breathing feel like? What does a hand on your arm feel like? Third, and this one is so crucial, communicate. Just saying the words, hey, I'm feeling a bit tense right now, out loud, can be incredibly powerful. It just takes away all the pressure of trying to hide it. And finally, slow everything down. Allow intimacy to just be about closeness, without any pressure for it to lead to a specific outcome. So you see, your body isn't your enemy here. It's actually your ally, and it's sending you some really important information. That tension, it's a message. So maybe, instead of asking how you can fix your body, the real question we should all be asking is this: how can you start listening to its signals?